All right, hello Scorpio. We are going to do your 2023 outlook. I want to start by saying that I want everyone to remember that you are in control of your own destiny and the cards do not determine your life. You have the power to create your own reality using your intentions. So if something is unfolding in a way that is not ideal, you have the power to correct it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do a 2023 outlook for Scorpio. First card, we'd like to know what is Scorpio's strength for 2023 and what energy can they work with during 2023 for Scorpio, please, Scorpio. All right, so we have mother regeneration. So Sagittarius energy here. So the ability to regenerate fire, to re-strengthen yourself here. And now I don't really know much about like all the next to this card. A lot of the goddess cards that I'm pulling from this particular deck or the crystal deck that I'm pulling from. So I am going to pause the video and get a little bit more information on it, and I might actually read some stuff to you because I honestly don't know a lot about the different crystals and goddesses. But I thought it would be helpful as an overall source of energy or something to fall back on and use throughout the year if things get tough because life is tough. What is the best crystal? Make sure these are upright. Yeah. What is the best crystal or stone for Scorpio to work with throughout 2023? We have the moonstone. So this talks about moon cycles and it is related to the crown chakra. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and I will be right with you. Okay, so Scorpio, what we basically have here is this is the mother of regeneration, the mother of fire. And I feel like there's a balancing of your moods here. Something going on with maybe having to maybe even hormones for some of you. It could be something having to do with your hormones. And for some of you, for the feminines watching or the actual female genders, this could have a lot to do with your menstruation or balancing out like your actual menstruation cycles, that being balanced because I feel like you're not getting enough relaxation, you're not getting enough rest. There could be something going on with your sleep cycles because there's something here to do with cycles and the moon as far as emotional cycles. You could be going through some emotional ups and downs, but with the mother regeneration, Sagittarius energy, temperance energy is really what I'm feeling. This talks about balancing that energy out, balancing the negative energy out, working on transmutation. And what the mother of generation actually talks about is transmutation. And it says, the mother of fire is the Kundalini goddess of power, the embodiment of regeneration by fire. She brings the rising Kundalini force that lights up the cells and transmutes the DNA into purified wholeness. Her flame of renewal brings healing and a new form on earth. So a lot of you may be feeling maybe a sense or a loss of faith in people, a loss of faith in people, places, and things just because of what you've been going through. You may just be really like emotionally tapped out, emotionally tired. And so there's a need also to get rest, to try to get rest. Use the moonstone here, this moonstone during meditation. It's related to the crown chakra. And the crown chakra is the seventh chakra. It's located at the top of the head. It represents states of higher consciousness and divine connection. And I feel like there's an imbalance here because of exhaustion, because of cynicism, loss of really like hope and faith in people. There's some type of disconnect. So when imbalanced, it could contribute to feeling that loss of faith in people, loss of faith in general, a disregard as far as what is sacred, closed mindedness, and disconnection with spirit. So, possibly throughout the year, when you're feeling this type of energy creeping back in, using a moonstone can help you, can help with guidance in meditation. But I do feel like there's something here about healing and coming out feeling renewed. So that may be like a focus during 2023. Or what spirit is trying to get across to you is to balance out, get some rest, meditate, get some type of relaxation, because I'm feeling like burnt out and a need for to purify that negativity that's throwing you off balance. Pay attention to your moods. Maybe working with the moon throughout the year, moon work, like when the moon is full, when the moon is during a new moon, during a full moon. Mother regeneration is all about, and the temperance card is all about alchemy. So working with alchemy throughout the year to, or just when you're feeling down, this is just the energy that's coming in when you're feeling that you need that restoration to restore, replenish your energy. Again, getting a lot more sleep, relaxing, getting the energy that you need. And that's kind of what I feel for what would help you throughout the year. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with the feminine Scorpio energy, feminine energy. I don't know if you guys can hear the fireworks or the bunch of fireworks coming out in the background here outside my window. So we have confrontational, and what's going on with the masculine energy, masculine Scorpio energy, Scorpio masculine, 2023. And we have compromise. And temperance is all about compromise. It's all about, temperance is about balance, compromise, modification. But we have, and so it's to do a whole year reading is kind of I don't really it's just it's a lot of time and things change, which is a good thing. So like I said at the beginning of the video, if something's unfolding in a way that is not ideal, you have the absolute 100% power to change your reality through your intention. I feel like currently you may be feeling very confrontational because I feel like you're moody and a little bit tired. I feel like maybe Scorpio masculine is wanting to compromise, but this could also be the Scorpio and the feminine and the masculine within you. We all have both a balance of each. So, confrontational, this is talking about dealing with things in an aggressive way, hostile, or argumentative. So, I feel like there's definitely a need to balance out emotions, confront our own demons within, and work on transmuting negative energy into an energy where we can get to a place where we can learn to compromise with people, to compromise. That doesn't mean compromise and give up your own values, but work with people, make choices that are about working towards, working halfway, working towards the betterment of really everybody involved in this situation. How can we all get ahead in this situation? Let's see what's going on with Scorpio throughout the year. So, quarter one, please. Let's see. Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy. All right. So, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, possibly getting out in nature. You may just be dealing with a lot of things in the home, the household, a lot of money being spent. It's the holidays. Libra energy, and the Page of Cups. I definitely feel like during the first quarter here with the Queen of Pentacles and Justice, maybe some of you are needing to. Maybe some of you are wanting to get a divorce or you're going through a divorce and there's a split of assets and there's something here about needing to compromise when it comes to dealing with the children, dealing with the financial, the assets, the home and all those kinds of things, business type things when it comes to the home, taxes. I don't know what else, but that could be what's going on as far as the first quarter of the year. Also, with this Page of Cups coming out, I do feel where you will be, or Spirit is saying, like, again, meditate and getting in touch with something, like something that helps you balance out your emotion, because I feel like you're really stressed. Maybe pursuing some type of new philosophical or religious pursuit, or it's just getting into meditating, getting into spirituality, or going deeper into that, studying more into it. All right, quarter two, what's going on with Scorpio? So, walking away. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are going through a divorce or some type of separation, possibly from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a Libra, because you're becoming single here. So it's like being single, doing your own thing, but you're walking away from someone. What's going on here? Ten of Wands. Dropping the baggage. Dropping baggage here. Maybe something again. Something here is a bit, it does have to do with finances. So this was a relationship that was long term where you guys lived together or you were married. Again, marriage, kids, there's splitting of assets. It's very draining. I feel like you're feeling emotionally drained by everything that is going on when it comes to this connection that you are separating from or walking away from this year. For some of you, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn walked away from you or is walking away from you. What's going on in Q3, quarter three, please, for Scorpio? All right, we have this Six of Wands, so there's some success. What's going on relationship wise? We'll get more on the Six of Wands, but what's going on relationship wise for Scorpio? All right, Judgment. And then we have the Empress. I feel like friends are going to be a big help for you, like friends talking to, or even a motherly figure, someone that you trust and rely on with this Empress energy. Because there's some type of again, I feel like you're deciding or someone's deciding to be single, and that's just kind of what they want. What's going on Q4? We have the Page of Swords. Right, that's kind of a lot of cards. I didn't really want to take it, but I'll take those. So we have like, so needing to maintain strength. You might be actually trying to work something out, or maybe there's a possibility to work something out or to work on the connection here with a Leo, or just, or with this person that you're walking away from. We have the Five of Swords. So again, a lot of turmoil, a lot of tit for tat. And then we have the Five of Wands, Eight of Swords. So feeling stuck when it comes to situation. I don't know if you're wanting to walk away from this person or someone's walking away from you. Let's see, how is Scorpio feeling about this separation? What is Scorpio's feelings? I feel like like a Scorpio masculine energy, like if you're predominantly masculine or the male watching, you maybe want to compromise and work on it. And a feminine is feeling really, really just confrontational. So I feel like again the masculine here wants to compromise and work on it, strategize. How can we make this right? The Strength card coming out in a relationship usually talks about a couple who has a strong enough bond to make things work out, where or at least that's how you're feeling, like you want to make things work. How's Scorpio feeling, please? How does Scorpio feel? Take it slow, one day at a time. One day at a time. I feel like for some of you Scorpios, you if you were in a relationship, like the feminine may be losing. There could be like a dying love, like losing, not feeling as emotionally connected to your partner as you once were. Feeling overwhelmed with the day to day, or not feeling overwhelmed with day to day mundane everyday things, but also maybe just not happy, or a dissatisfaction in your status. And what do I mean by status? Just like maybe it's just not where you want to be. It's just not where you pictured yourself being at this point in your life. It could be as much as this is just not who you saw yourself with. And I hate to say that, but maybe that's just how you feel. It's not who you saw yourself with or where you saw yourself in general. Let's get a last card here. Eight of Wands. So things are going to be moving really, really fast. Things moving super fast here. I feel like cycles closing and things moving really, really fast. This may be why you're wanting to take it slow, for some of you, because I do feel like there's just a lot going on behind the scenes that's just moving really, really fast here. So let's see what is going on with Scorpio. What is the main theme throughout the year for Scorpio? What's going on here? Some of you who have been dealing with a maybe a Earth Libra type of an energy, you're finally walking away from that and becoming emotionally independent and letting that go, letting that situation go and getting back to a place of healing, anger management. So again, this confrontational card, dealing with your anger and letting go of pain, anger, setting the record straight. So there could be a conversation that you're having or needs to be had or will be having where there's an ability to get something out, tell some kind of truth, or just set the record straight when it comes to something. I'm also getting a promiscuous energy here too. So someone might be promiscuous. That could be why someone's mad, or just if you're unhappy in a relationship, there could be somebody else. It doesn't really have to be that you're promiscuous, but there could be something going on that somebody doesn't see, where someone is, they've moved. If you're stuck in a situation where you haven't moved on from someone, and some of you are now getting a divorce or separation, but this could have been a separation that happened 5, 6 years ago, 8 years ago, I don't know, 9 years ago, and you're still holding on, but this person has been in other relationships since. So we have salt or sugar is what this card says. Be careful. They both look the same. Looks can be deceiving. So someone that you could be hanging on to or holding on to, I feel like they've had other relationships, they've been in other relationships, and for some of you, maybe that's why you're getting divorced. Maybe they were cheating, or this is just someone you've been hanging on to that you've been separated from. And it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to move on emotionally and let go of a situation that's just not here anymore. Tell us about Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. You find more emotional stability when you let go. You find yourself again once you let go of something, because something's either driving your emotions, you know, they're driving your emotions to be up and down. Again, these moon cycles, this kind of like this moodiness. This could be for both masculine, feminine. This moodiness because of a situation with someone who possibly has just been dealing with other people. Maybe a Gemini is in the picture. You could be dealing with, some of you could have been with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo who is with a Gemini, or their focus is on a Gemini, or just other people. There's other people involved. Eight of Cups, Six of Wands, please. Great fortune. Yeah, once you walk away, you're walking towards fortune. You're walking towards success and victory here. Because we have the Eight of Cups walking towards the Six of Wands, and there's great fortune there. Once you walk away and you let go of some type of past energy, something that's not serving you, it could even just be letting go of being angry, letting go of this, of these moods, working on your moods, working with the moon, working with the moon stone, to work on your emotional instability here. But there is success when you begin to do that. Tell us about success. Tell us about success and victory. Tell us about the Six of Wands. High honor. So there could be recognitions and rewards as well. You could be recognized for high quality work or something like that. But it's just I'm still getting just a reward. I'm getting some type of, you're going to feel relieved. You're going to feel better once you move on. And some of you may have to actually talk, may be helpful to talk to friends or like an anger management counselor, or, someone that can help you deal with that. There's nothing weak about talking to someone. I think mental health and emotional imbalance is a major issue in this country, and I'm not going into politics or anything like that, but we need to talk to people. We need help. So it looks to me like what this is about for a lot of you is either someone here is not happy in a relationship and they're wanting to move on. They want freedom. They maybe are dating other people or want to, or someone that has already happened and someone still hasn't let go. So, Scorpio, either you wanting to be free, especially the Scorpio feminines wanting to be free, not wanting a relationship with the person that you're currently with. There may be even someone else that's on your mind, or it could be anybody, feminine, masculine. But I also feel like somebody just walking away from this Queen of Pentacles, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who you possibly were married to, or you're just not happy there because of some reason. Maybe they've just been promiscuous. Someone's been promiscuous. I'm getting that. And there's nothing really wrong with being promiscuous. I mean, as long as you're careful and you protect yourself. But I don't want to come at in a judgmental way. It's just that when you are saying that you're in a committed relationship and you're telling one person that you're committed but you're not, then that's when you run into the problem. If you're single and you want to be promiscuous, then do what you want. Let's see what's going on in relation. Well, let's talk more about this justice. Why do we have justice? All right, so we have the Five of Swords. Someone may be wanting to apologize or make something right or just like set the record straight and talk. Someone maybe wants to come clean or set the record straight and just talk and get something off their chest. I do feel like maybe somebody feels bad or feels a sense of guilt or maybe like they did something wrong. And so there could be a conversation when it comes to that. We also have the Six of Swords, and that is moving on mentally. So, Scorpio, I see you moving on. I see you moving on emotionally. I see you moving on mentally. I see you moving on mentally here with the Six of Swords. That's a really good sign because it's a mental moving on. It's mentally moving on. So that means you're actually really moving on, not just walking away and, being all upset and then walking back. It's the Six of Swords. It's mentally moving on. You're making a decision to move on. And when you do, I feel like blessings start to come in because you're not holding on. You're letting go of the Three of Swords. And it took strength to do that. It took strength for you to go through this Three of Swords energy, this hurt, this pain. A lot of you somebody was dealing with someone else. It could have, I'm getting that strongly, where someone was dealing with someone else. But again, it doesn't have to be. It's just some type of a separation, or you guys are separated, but again, you held on to someone for so long, even though you guys were separated, you were divorced. This person moved on, but you didn't. But you're moving on this year. I definitely can see moving on this year. And it took a lot of strength with that Leo card coming out. It took a lot of strength. So you may have been so again, I feel like with the lack and the doubt here, and then we have the Page of Cups. This is talking about letting go of things that being more compassionate really towards yourself and learning to be more compassionate towards yourself, maybe even towards others, or having to do that so that you can release yourself from the burdens and the pain of being angry. Sometimes we have to learn to forgive because people are operating the best that they can. They're doing the best that they can. And we may look at it and say, is that really your best? But you know what? It's their best. It's their best. And so it's learning to forgive ourselves, learning to forgive others because this is what's causing us this pain. But we're dropping that here. We're dropping that here with the Ten of Wands. And that may just be a lesson that we had to learn is that people are really just doing their best. And I can't hold on to other people's actions, mistakes, faults, and make it my own. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely something, you could be meeting someone, a Taurus or a Libra for some of you. I feel like maybe strong Libra that you could be meeting. So there's some type of new or even a new possibility when it comes to abundance, work, and career. Because I do see success when it comes to I see success emotionally with moving on and letting go. But there's also like a lot of attention that you're getting as well. So you could be getting a job, or there's just something here where there's like, again, we have great fortune, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles kind of right underneath that. So some kind of lesson is learned here, and then there's great success that comes from that. There's someone here, and I feel like it's this person you're separating from or something, but there's someone where there's deception. We have deception, temptations, sugar or salt. So just watch out for that kind of energy. Someone who is, I feel like it's someone who is promiscuous. Because I got that wanting to come out when I was shuffling earlier. Somebody who's possibly quite promiscuous. But I feel like for a lot of you, for most of you, that was like someone that you were separating or moving away from. But if you do meet somebody new, just watch out for that. Be careful for that, especially since you're letting go of something new. You're kind of now single, really, and getting back out there into this energy of dating. It's not, you're probably not going to meet the first person and it's going to end up being your end all be all. Um, well, I feel like I already know what the deception is about. Could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be. Um, let's see. Who is this deceptive energy? Who is this deceptive energy? This could also be deceiving yourself. So be careful not to deceive yourself, sabotage your own success here. Moon. So a lot of moon energy, Cancer Pisces energy, but a lot of moon energy coming out. Here we have the moonstones and then the moon. And then it's number 14, which is temperance. So definitely balancing out your emotions, trusting your intuition. Do not let your emotions get the best of you. Tell us about the moon. Who is this moon? What is this moon? Please, for Scorpio. Pathway. So, yeah. So, what I feel here, a strong message that I'm getting is definitely tempering out our emotions and our moods and not letting them get the best of. Don't be tempted, um, especially tempted by someone else because of their lies, deceit, or tempted by something because the choices that we make are going to lead us down whatever pathway that choice opens up. So definitely just balancing out your emotions. Don't get tempted into um, losing your cool, or even by tempted by someone who looks just so amazing, and you just fall for them. Just trust your emotions and the decisions that you're making. So let's go ahead. I feel like that's really most of the messages. Let's get a card here of advice for card of advice for Scorpio, please. Advice for Scorpio. We have Four of Earth and the World. So this can talk about either being too frivolous with money, spending too much money, or holding on to money or people, places, or things. The Four of Earth is um, it's an energy of holding on, which I feel like that's what you've been doing. But then with the world, I feel like that's changing because again, I feel like you're walking away from someone or you're letting go of something. You're walking away from something, Scorpio, something that either you were in a relationship and you're walking away from it, or the relationship has been done for quite a while, but you're finally releasing it, and then you have a whole new world ahead of you with the World card. And the World talks about a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So you have a job well done, you have success, you have pathway, you have all of this, like you're going down a new journey. I'm surprised we didn't see the Fool out here because this could still be you just like going through this over the next. Like we have quarter two, you really walking away. So like April, May, June, you really walking away from this situation. Um, but there is a new, like, I feel like you're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. Again, just don't let someone tempt you cool down those emotions, balance out your emotions. Go ahead and think of a card, and we'll pull an answer card for Scorpio. What is the answer to Scorpio's question, please? We have recovery. Okay, so a lot of healing going on, healing and moving on in 2023. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. I wish you a blessed 2023. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.